Welcome to the 2 best day trips from Madrid. Heading to Toledo! Toledo actually used to be the capital of Spain up until 1560. It's also known for its really historic Gothic architecture, as well as its history of being a peaceful place where 3 different religions coexisted. Those were Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. It's really beautiful to come here and see the history of Spain in one small but cute city that's only 45 minutes outside of Madrid. Papa planned for us a wonderful day in Toledo. Yay! Lots of really cute souvenir shops, every little corner. Like, absolutely obsessing. Gotta start a day off at the bookstore. And staircase. Cathedral Park. Time for lunch. We ordered the award-winning dish of the pasta with the quail egg, and then after that we decided to definitely check out the delicious burgers. It really was so filling, but also absolutely delicious all at the same time. The restaurant also has some really cool, unique history with underground cellars that they explained to us, so that was really awesome. Definitely recommend going there. And from there, we're heading to the Toledo Alcazar. It was so cool to be inside and see the historic building and to learn so much more about Spain and Toledo that I had no idea, as well as about the Spanish army. So that was a really unique stop. We definitely recommend you have at least 2 hours to enjoy the full building and all the history and have time to read everything. We had to kind of rush through, but it's still so worth it. Even if you have a little bit of time, just close your eyes, I guess, and don't feel too much FOMO. Jackpot. Back then, this is how they controlled rainwater and used it in the kitchens. My favorite part of the Alcazar was actually going out of it and seeing the open square. Imagining people walking around here back then was just so meaningful.
You got a loader.
Even the design of the canyon is absolutely beautiful. Now we're really outside, and yes, it's very hot. The sun is beating down on us, but this whole beautiful arena of just sunlight and architecture and lamps, absolutely breathtaking. And from here you get a gorgeous view of Toledo as a city as a whole, with the Spanish flag flying and flapping in the distance. You can't ask for anything better than that. So what a wonderful photo opportunity. Be sure to come check it out.
This is a great spot.
Toledo's so thoughtful. They block the sun. So beautiful. Every souvenir store, so cool. Getting inside the beautiful cathedral. When you're at the Toledo Cathedral, it's really important to remember that this actually was once a mosque, and it actually took 2 centuries to build the entire cathedral, and it has different elements of Gothic architecture, but you can also find some Renaissance touches as well. The stained glass is my favorite part, as well as this section where you can see a beautiful archway and beautiful ceilings and almost a hole in it, and you can see just the pure dedication to every little detail, every speck of gold, every little bit of light. That hole is just magnificent, and it really just feels like it's going into a gateway into the heavens. So that was really cool. Be sure to wrap around the full cathedral so that you can go to the back where there's an art gallery. There's so many different pieces and works of art that'll completely blow your mind. So be sure to stop by here, take it in, and have a wonderful, meaningful time. Really tell the brush strokes are trying to create beautiful center where you just focus on the baby. Now that we saw a cathedral slash old mosque that now became a cathedral, it's only fair that we head over to the Jewish neighborhood. On our way, we knew we wanted to get something to drink in order to cool down as it's been very hot, and we stumbled upon this place, and man, this lemonade is so good. It was the perfect thing.
Very good. Very authentic.
Refreshing.
Very
You also get sangria and a slushy. That's very refreshing for a hot day.
All for me.
The walk to the historic Jewish quarter is really lovely, and there's little markings everywhere that you know show that you're here, and it really is just so peaceful, and there's barely any other tourists around, so it feels like a little bit of a hidden gem. There's beautiful artwork everywhere, and our first stop is here at this monastery. It started being built in 1477, I believe, and what's really cool is built by Catholic monarchs, and you can just see the gorgeous beauty, so much detail, so much loveliness, great for photo opportunities, and also, once again, so peaceful. You can just take in all the gorgeous oranges, all the trees, all the greenery, the architecture, and just, beautiful Toledo.
On our way out of the monastery. Beautiful time.
The next stop here in this quarter is not only the really cool sightings of a kitten or the really cool cobblestones, but the synagogue. It's really beautiful, it's really historic, and genuinely the white arches are just so heavenly. I absolutely love spending time in here. And that concludes our day in Toledo. We hope you had a wonderful time. Now it's on to day trip number 2 from Madrid. Segovia is just as beautiful as Toledo. It is a little bit different, and we're going to show you how and why. Already, Segovia is a beautiful stop because you can have the Alcazar experience that we think was a little bit more unique than the Toledo's Alcazar. This Alcazar, when you walk up, already just feels like a beautiful castle, and the views are breathtaking. So once again, already there's a difference in that this Alcazar is just a little bit more charming and a little bit more, we can just say, maybe conventionally beautiful right when you walk up. Perfect for photo ops as well. The inside tile work is very special, so it's a lot more artsy as well. And on top of it, you can see that inside it feels more like a museum, whereas the other one felt more like a historic building with the Alcazar on the outside attached.
All the different details. Gorgeous painting. I'm not gonna lie though, she doesn't look too happy. Poor girl.
This Alcazar, once again, is just so much more ornate, and the paintings are just so gorgeous. Like, I really couldn't help but stare at each and every one. From there, we were able to see the corner and see on the outside, and just like Toledo, the views are spectacular, and seeing all the different knights and flags and the medieval feeling was just something else. So something that Toledo and Segovia both have in common is absolutely beautiful streets and a really beautiful old Jewish quarter. It was so lovely to be walking around. It's a little bit steep, but overall the architecture in both cities is absolutely phenomenal, so be sure to be looking forward to that.
Coming around the mountain. It's funny to go through the cathedral, gotta go through the Jewish quarter. Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness.
You might have guessed it, we are here at the Segovia Cathedral. Another thing that Toledo and Segovia have in common is these gorgeous cathedrals. But where the Alcazar in Segovia is much more impressive, we actually felt the Toledo Cathedral had a little bit more to offer. Again, hate even comparing the two, but if you're trying to choose a day trip, I think that it's good to tell you my thoughts. Again, both are absolutely breathtaking. Be sure to stop by both if you have time for both day trips. But again, I think Toledo will win the point in this one. But again, the fact that they're even just covered in gold, these archways, can't complain.
Cathedrals are also a great place to just chill and not sweat for a little bit because it's all just cool inside. So definitely recommend.
One of our favorite hidden gems of this cathedral, though, was going onto this outside corridor. It really was so beautiful and reminded us of the monastery the other day.
Sitting outside, make sure when you go through the cathedral to find the spot where you can exit under an archway, and you'll make your way to this beautiful section. Yep, exit through that archway over there. And ladies and gentlemen, I just filmed Andrew being snarky.
Allowed.
Oh. Walking through the town center on our way to lunch. Time for our English toilet.
Yeah, this place is looking so cute.
It's beautiful.
Spain's bread is both fluffy and crunchy. Another, please.
You don't mind. Fluffy pastry egg dish. Cats. We are happy people. Well, they're happy, I promise, on the inside. I'm gonna take you inside this croquette. It is so good. It is one filled, creamy, and absolutely amazing. Look at that.
All the food was so hearty and cooked to perfection. We just absolutely loved it here. It was so decadent. Please, please come. All in all, it really feels like Segovia is a little bit more of a buttoned up city, whereas Toledo has more of that historic feel. So it really depends what you're looking for. Toledo also has that history of the three religions combining, whereas here in Segovia, this aqueduct from the Roman times is really what sells the city, and it really is the heart of this city. It was so unique coming up here and experiencing this aqueduct in person. Absolutely breathtaking. It feels like the walls go on for eternity.
Roman.
That's a very interesting sculpture.
Fun fact about this city is you can take a selfie with the devil, and what is really interesting is that this was actually a very controversial statue when it first came out. Even the New York Times wrote a piece about it. But ultimately, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Would you like this in your city? With that, we thank you so much for watching. We know it was a little bit of a longer video, so please like and subscribe if you can. We totally appreciate it, and always smile when we see a new notification. With that, we gotta say goodbye.